to heal this squad of archers because they took a hit from a fireball that had come in, and I think. And just as a reminder, you guys have a basically like a maraca or a castanet that you can throw somewhere that will summon this guy, the Zorn, to just basically start trying to devour squads from inside of them if you so choose. Uh, s- you have Commander Heritage with you that is basically like guiding the actions of the forces so that you guys don't have to concentrate on it. However, he's willing to sort of acquiesce to whatever you need. You have Summon Takasi. Takasi is with you. So if specifically Nim, if you want to like take to the sky, you can do that. Uh, Again, the forces are currently we're about to start round 9, and round 9 is they will be they're starting at 120 feet away, but I think that we ended last week with their move and actions, and then it was your move next, if I remember correctly. Or not, and I can just say it's their turn.
It's our go.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Um, oh, and also you have the two war mages that are with you guys as well. The war mages have first, second, and third level spell slots. They do have fireball as a third level spell slot, and they do have is it burning wheel or burning sphere? I forget what the spell is. Um, Flaming Sphere. They do have Flaming Sphere, Invisibility, and Web as spells at their disposal. So I mean, my plan is to make good use of what they have, but not to use all of it at once because there are potentially multiple waves for you guys to face out on. But if there is a moment that you're like, we really want X or Y to happen, let me know. Um, I think probably the most helpful spells they have right now are Grease, Magic Missile, Flaming Sphere, Web. They do have invisibility, but invisibility is only going to last so long. Fireball, and they do have access to Dispel Magic, but because they only have the two third level spell slots, that's two fireballs that I'm guessing you guys probably want to make sure that that's what they're being utilized for. The
Question.
Go ahead. Yes.
Sylvanus had written in the chat a couple of spells, and I don't remember what that was for. The Aura of Purity, Banishment, Control Water, Death Ward, Divination.
Oh, those are stuff I thought we had a level 4 spell that we could let them choose.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we did not.
Gotcha.
I was mistaken.
Okay.
No.
And you have the Eagle written down as 16 AC and 26 hit points for whoever needs that information.
Yes.
Done. Finished.
All right. So if that is if that is it, then I think it will be your turns before the creatures go. They are currently 120 feet away. Dolan, from where you are on the map, I'm going to say that you're basically like on the same line that their advance is. So that may determine what you want to do next. I think you're flying currently. Yes?
Correct.
Okay. And so what do you guys want to do? And what do you want and so my thought is this is that the Dashkaban Knights they have a move of 60 feet, but they could effectively one of them with Heritage's like sort of commander powers could give them a double move. So one of them could run out, strike, and then run back, but it would provoke an attack of opportunity from one of them. But it sounds like a good idea to potentially make a quick strike and then have set up for another charge as they close in, or because they can only move the next like 60 feet before the next round. Also, at 120 feet, fireball is on the table, so the two war mages could drop fireballs. The archers obviously can fire. The I'm gonna keep the two what the hell are they called? Chaplains. I can't remember that word tonight. The two chaplains I think are going to stay on reserve, especially since the left one over here has already burned his fourth level spell slot for heal for the archers. Um, the thing to remember about squads is once they hit half health, they are 100% fit. They are handicapped by 50%, like they're damage thin and whatnot. And I should probably do this on this guy because this guy took some damage. That mark. Oh, he already was. It was already marked. I didn't realize that. Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
Kill a griffin. I want to kill a griffin. Can you do that?
I'm
Can I-
I'm guessing if you can see that one, and I
I can
believe.
see both of them.
Okay, good. Then they're both on the map. All right, then you have spotted them. Okay, so which one do you want to try and go to? Like you are ready to go, so go for it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go for the one that's closer to me. That's right next to this here other squadron. So I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay.
And did we determine me punching it was the best? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay.
I don't. I
I think
don't. I don't think there's a reason that you would do punches except for your flurry of blows.
yeah. Yeah, I mean all of my attacks are the same with the exception of Twilight. Yeah, let me hit it with my quarterstaff. Can I do that? You okay with that?
I mean, if you'd like to do that, sure.
Okay. Why are these numbers different?
Well, I do want to say that you might want to move over
Yeah,
to
yeah,
where you're going to attack first
to
before
it.
you do.
Right.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna start swinging now.
And then if I
By the
don't hit,
time
I'm
I
just
get
going to
there,
stay
I'll
where
be
I am.
warmed up.
Right. Exactly.
It's like a Bugs Bunny punch. Like you just start swinging your arm around faster and faster and faster to build up damage.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Or Eric, the dude who from One Piece who has to charge up for like half an hour to throw one punch.
Oh yeah.
The like king. At
All
least
right,
it was
so
kind of worth it.
you fly over, and you're next to this griffin. The griffin is large, so it doesn't have reach, so you're not going to provoke as you move up to it. So you're good.
Okay. And I'm flanking it, so I get advantage, right?
Who are you flanking it with?
Yeah.
You're on the wrong. Nope. No, I mean, if you're gonna do that, you're still not gonna get it. So
People
no.
behind it. Duh.
Duh.
My fly buddies.
Yeah. I made a backdoor deal with them. A deal that allowed them to go to my back door, and now they're gonna be my side.
This doesn't sound like PG-13. Like, what's happening?
No one said it had to be.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we had that.
Holy macaroni!
yeah.
That is a way to start off tonight. That is a way to start off tonight for sure.
I didn't realize we were
Wow.
finally gonna get censored now.
I'm not censored. I'm just saying.
How
Is this too far? This was
How-
the
how-
line.
the rape was fine
Yeah,
through
exactly.
all the games.
Yeah.
But I
Goblin
mean, come
murder,
on.
Not okay.
Backdoor stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Too far.
Wow.
Too far. It's okay. It's all right.
That's
I'm fine
exit
with being
only.
within other people's boundaries. It's not a problem for me.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine.
So let's do that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, okay. So that's why that. Did it do that automatically?
All right, so total of 23.
I don't think so. Hold on. I just hit it once. So
Well, I see two
yeah,
numbers though.
yeah. I don't know. Oh, double-handed. Okay. So it would be 12, but then I roll it again because no, I'm lying. Just the number on the dice is doubled, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
However, remember if you lit
Yeah, I
if you
still
lit
have to do the fire.
Twilight, which is I think a D8, right? And it's
It
a
is.
so it'd be 2D8.
Okay, so that is double as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna roll that over.
I'm just gonna do it this way.
I'm gonna do that over here. But that did roll 2d8s, and one of them was a 7, and the other one was a 6. So 7 plus 6 plus 5 is the damage that's not fire, however many that is.
Well, I think what it from what I'm looking at is it looks like I actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm looking at then. If one of them was a 6 and one of them was a 7, I don't know why we have an 11 and a 12 for these.
It says 1d8 plus 5, and it rolled 2 of them, I think, for the one-handed versus two-handed. I'm not really sure.
Okay,
But
so
I know
so-
on the dice it was a 7, and the other one was a 6.
okay, and then
So we'll
what
do
does
that and then it's plus 5. So that is just for the crit roll. So 7 plus 6 plus 5, 11 plus 7. Perfect. 18.
so well, yes, so right. So 11 plus 7. Okay, 18. Okay.
18 is that, and then I will do another 2d8 plus. Well, is the fire damage doubled as well?
So it should be, but I don't like. Do you have it in front of you? Is it an additional
It-
D8 or is it
Yeah,
like a
it's an
D4 or what is
additional
it?
d8 plus 5. Hold on.
I think
Let me read the
that
word.
sounds a little crazy.
Let me
That
right.
sounds a
Let me
little
read. Let
crazy.
me read the words. So, what does it say? It's a d6. In addition.
Okay, that sounds better. Yeah, another D8. I'm like, what? What's happening?
Okay, so then do I roll 2 d6s?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and we don't plus anything with those.
Well, I've already taken the plus with that first hit that you had,
Mhm.
so it's just going to be
Okay,
additional
2d6.
2d6 points of damage.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to do that here. Plus nothing. What do we got? Good day. 7. Oh, it's there. Okay. So 18 plus 7 total damage, or 18 bludgeoning and 7 fire, if it matters.
All right, so let's do this. Boop, boop. That was a lot of damage.
Now for my second attack.
Shut up.
One more time.
Hey, listen, you know what? If you want to burn all your stuff on the first wave, be my god, it's a hit.
It's just 2 attacks. It's just an action.
It's
You want
just
to
an
burn
action.
all your turn-based things that don't cost resources?
So
be
be
my
it.
guest.
So what is this? Bludgeoning?
You want to burn all your cantrips now? Go nuts.
You want to use them up because you'll have them next turn. So be it.
What are you using? Sneak attack this turn? All right.
I
Your
guess it's
funeral.
coming back next turn, but welcome. Yeah, welcome to your end.
No, we
8.
said no end stuff.
Oh, true. Yeah. All right. So 8 plus 7. Back door was fine, but end, get out of here.
Not at all. Ooh, less. 8 points bludgeoning and 2 points fire. So
All
10
right.
points total.
So
For my
whap
second.
whap. What else are you doing? Because it's not dead yet.
It's not dead yet.
Not
I'm
dead
just
yet.
so
Not
used to killing them on my one turn. What's this bullshit about?
You gotta spend some of those precious
Oh,
things.
looks like I have plenty. I'll spend one. Flurry of blows. Boom. And then I'm just gonna punch it. Because that's fun.
Roll a 1.
Thomas. Shocked. Oh, thank goodness.
That's not a 1. That's not a 1, so that's another hit.
I tried.
Holy macaroni, another 13 points of damage. This thing is not looking good.
Oh, one for you. I did it. Okay.
Well, oh, okay. Came up blank for a second. I'm like, oh, that's even worse.
Okay. So does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit. So there was a moment where I was just like, wait a minute, is that fire damage? And I'm like, how did you get 10 on a D6? That doesn't make any sense. But no, a 10 does not hit. No, but he definitely, after that last hit, is in the critical category.
Critical category. Cool. And I'm going to stay right there.
All right. Go ahead.
I was going to say, can I do a level 3 fireball that would hit both the griffin and this? I know the griffin's in the air, but I want to place it in between the two so that it hits the heads of the archers and the feet of the griffin.
What did I say?
Getting
I think
Marv and the other guy, Harry,
Yeah.
I think
at the
Yep.
same time.
Gary. I think I was saying that the griffins were only probably about 25, 30 feet up, so it's possible. I would say, yeah, okay.
All right, perfect.
I mean, I want to say no, but I also know that that's what I said, so I can't. So, all right. So you're going to need reflex saves from...
Dex 17 saves from all of them.
Not reflex, sorry, dex. All right, so let me do this. Grab this, and I will grab this. And the griffin's got what? Griffin's got that. And then the Stiffen Guard Soldiers Squad.
Oh, you don't need one, Jen. It would be
I wasn't sure. I was just
no,
like,
it'd
let's
be
see what happens.
it'd be like
Okay.
somewhere in like here, so that it would get just them.
So
And
this
not-
the squad. Actually, it's pretty funny that you would just like fuck obscurity. I still don't trust her. So the griffin does not pass at all, and the squad does pass. They rolled a 17 plus, so they're good.
Okay, so on a fail, half as much on a successful one. All right, so here we go. So 29 points to the griffin, and then half of that to the squad.
Okay, and I'm making sure because this is magic damage. I don't think that there's any resistances because I messed that up last time. There are no resistances to this, so it will that boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna say that probably marks them here now, and so the griffin has 11 hit points left. The griffin also rolled a natural 1. So would you like to describe how this immolation effect affects the griffin?
Well, what's going to happen is it's going to start just lighting up all the feathers. It's going to go up like a down jacket, too close to a fire. You're sitting by a fire and the down jacket just kind of lights up, and it's just going to rush all throughout all the wings and just kind of turn it into like a Looney Tunes version of one of the, like a roasted goose, pretty much.
It sounds almost like a personal memory that you might have about these things. All right.
Lighting your
so
own Dow feather jacket
Yeah.
was the one that really got me.
Mm.
And it's like how that happens. It's like I don't have a jacket like that. Well, it does happen like that. Trust me.
But it goes just like that. All right. Bear with me one sec. I will be right back. I got to take care of one thing.
Just saying, I've seen it happen.
Right.
Haven't had it happen myself.
In the
'cause I don't
mirror.
work, but I've seen it happen. The plastic melts, and the feathers are flammable. That's better. All right.
All right, back. Sorry, calls from upstairs. All right, so obscurity has gone. So Venice has gone. Who on the team wants to go next, and then I'll take care of everybody else. They're currently about 120 feet away from you, give or take. My uh, I'm assuming that Heritage is like in constant contact with you guys, and is basically like his plan is to send the knights out to make a charge attempt, and then get at least one of them back in time to be back and readied for the next round, but potentially taking out one of the squads that's nearest. The archers are going to loose their throws, and then the two war mages will likely, because of like proximity to everything, will likely drop two fireballs somewhere that it makes sense to try to affect the most targets.
All right. Well, I moved up. I don't have
Same.
the
I
ability to
don't
do
move.
stuff unless I'm throwing out moonbeam that they're just gonna run away from.
Ah! Okay. All right.
Ow! Oh, I'm just gonna go.
Nim, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know if
fair.
you're interested in this at all, but both these guys and these guys are wounded. And also there is a griffin right here.
Yeah, I had to move up just to get there, and then it's still like a decent
Okay.
distance away.
Well, are you flying right now?
I don't know.
I
Did you give
think you're.
everyone flying?
I think I gave everyone flying. Let me check the instrument, and I'll let you know.
Plus, you have a giant eagle if you want.
Yes, everyone has flying, which means everyone has a fly speed of what is it?
60, I think.
60. Yeah. So keep that in thought.
Okay. Well,
60. Yep.
double moving would get me that way. Actually, let's see. I forget exactly where I was going. Okay, eagle's right there.
And also remember that this is effectively a wall that they will have to hack through, but that you can see over or through. So if you want to post up and be behind that, that would likely provide safety, at least for a moment, until the forces can start swarming.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can't really do much with that at the moment, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Moving up like that.
Okay.
No.
And you had said that you moved up Moruk as well. Is there anything else? I'm like I want to be a little liquid with this because I kind of put you guys on the map, and you guys over the last like several rounds could have been moving around back here. So if you do want to do something that has an effect that's going to be within 120 feet, I would say absolutely take your turn to do that.
Now
So
60.
I was moving up towards the rounds. Be up by Nim. Let me check. Yeah.
Well, no. So
Even
the dimensions on the map is off. So they are with the teams are effectively within, or I should say, the squads are within 120 feet of you. as far as the distance out, like range back and forth, like this is the right range, but they're about 120 feet out from the line.
So I mean, I'll take it if you'll let me.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you guys want to do something because you have a spell that's got that range or further, like I would absolutely say have at it.
At this moment, I think wait till they get a bit closer, but I'm gonna just send out a fireball. Just 'cause,
Okay. Who are you targeting with it?
the closest squad, this one right here.
Okay. So do you think that you could
Firebolt.
affect both? Oh, a fire bolt, not a fireball. Oh, okay.
Yeah, bolt.
All right. Is it a dexterity save against it or a constitution save against it?
Oh, it's a 2-hit.
Oh, okay. 27 is a hit.
Yeah.
7 points of damage. All right.
Cool.
Okay. Kevin, you're good with what you've done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think that Heritage is going to keep this group here just because they're still hurt a little bit. I think he's going to send the Chamberlain over. Chamberlain is going to do a heal spell on that group to try to get them better.
Pardon me.
It is. Chamberlain is. What is a third level cure wounds do? If anybody has that.
3d8.
3d8. Can somebody roll me 3d8?
I can
please?
roll the. Do I have cure wounds? I don't.
Okay. 3d8 if somebody would. All right, nice. 18.
Oops. Oh,
Plus whatever.
Oh, that's right.
I know
Yep.
there's
So
something.
do that. Okay, that's pretty great. That gets rid of their yellow mark. So they're not fully topped off, but they are feeling much better. That is cool. All right, so Chamberlain went and did that. Mark off third level spell slot for the Chamberlain. Boom. The archers are going to target the Griffin. The archers are going to roll squad +4. They roll a fucking 3. +4 is not enough. Wait, longbow is a. Oh no, that's right. The longbow volley, they don't have to roll to hit. Any creature within it needs to make a dex save. So that's going to make a dex save. That's a 2. That's a failure. Somebody want to roll me 8d8 points of damage, please?
Setting it up. Oh, Kevin got it.
Nice. Got an 8 in there too. All right. -31. This bird goes from looking really good to looking pretty bloodied. The war mage that's right here is going to throw a fireball out. How far away are these guys? Yeah, I can only hit one of them. She's going to throw a fireball at this squad right here. They got to make a dex save. They do not make it. So a standard fireball at third level is how much damage?
What's the question?
A standard fireball, standard third level fireball, like the first time you have access to it. What is the damage on that?
Standard, I think 68.
Is it that high, or is it less? Than, I think
86.
I wanna say it's
86.
Yeah.
Reverse.
8d6. Yep. All right. So 8d6. If somebody could roll that. In the meantime, as somebody rolls me 8d6, this squad is going to rush out and make an attack and come back. It will provoke an attack of opportunity. They're going to try to take out that group squad of Dashkaban Knights with their lances. +5. Oh yeah, 15 on the die. Their AC, they beat it by 1, and they're going to do 8d12. All right, so somebody rolled me fireball. I see that 31 points of damage. Gross. These guys don't have any resistance to that because they failed. So we're going to do this. Boom. Minus 31. They are now definitely bloodied. Bam. Bam. This, like I said, this group is going to rush out here. They make the hit. Does somebody want to roll me 8d12?
8d12.
This could be really juicy.
There it is. Eight D12.
Oh my God, 2 12s. Okay, so this is not magical damage, so they're only going to take half of that, but they've only got 23 hit points left. And so, do you want to describe how this squad of Dashkavan Knights takes out this squad of Sepagard soldiers?
This is the wait, those knights did?
Yep, the
Oh,
Knights just ran out with their lances and basically did whatever they had to do with their lances to this squad and ended that squad.
yeah, total bloodbath. No one knocked off their horse, just running by and picking off the already injured squad.
Nice work. Nice work. All right, that was that. This group is going to hold. These archers are going to take aim at this group over here. That group just needs to make a dex save. They make their save, so they're only going to take half of this. Squad of Gallo archers on a long valley does 8d8. If someone would roll me 8d8. 27. Wow. All right, and then we're going to cut that in half, so it'll be 13. So minus 13. Enter. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Minus 13. Come on, don't stop being stupid. Okay, now if I go minus 13, thank you. Okay, it finally did the thing. All right, so it's taken some damage. This war mage right here is going to throw a fireball at them. They failed that deck save. So if somebody wants to roll one more fireball for me, I think I think we'll be done with the good guys.
What level fireball is it?
Standard 3rd level fireball.
Okay, so that is 8d6.
8d6. Yep.
I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and d6. Rolling.
22. All right, so they're going to take 22 points of damage. They don't have any defenses against that. I have to do a little bit of this action. I'm just going to do this because it won't let me, because the stupid thing won't let me see, but it's definitely got a bloodied mark on it. Okay, everybody on the good guy's side has gone at this point that can take an action, that is going to take an action. And so now it is the bad guy's turn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these guys and I'm going to move them closer and closer. They're dead. I don't have to worry about that. This guy moves up here. These guys move up. These guys move up. At the end of this turn, these soldiers will be 60 feet away. So on the next turn, they will be in contact with you. This guy's going to move up here. Actually, this guy's going to move up and he's going to drop this. Boom. Advanced roller. Okay, these guys are going to heal up. That guy did that. They don't have an attack they can do against you. This guy is going to be like ready to go. And then the commander calls out something. Actually, let's do the griffin first. This griffin is going to fly down and is going to attack the archers. The griffin has several attacks because it's a fucking griffin. All right, so in order to hit these guys, I just have to beat a 15. All right, so Griffin makes 2 attacks, one with his beak, one with his claw. Beak attack. 9 plus 6 is 15 on the number. All right, claws. 14 plus 6, 20 on the number. So they're going to take a total of a D8 plus 4. Let's roll that. 1D8 plus 4 roll. They're going to take 3 points of damage from that because it's not magical. And then they're going to take from the claws, they take 2d6 plus 4. 2d6 plus 4, roll. 9. So they're going to take 4 points of damage from that. Should have attacked the goddamn mage. That was stupid of me. Anyways, at 49, they are not at half health yet, so that's not anything I can worry about. Rushing out from behind, emerging from amidst the stepping guard soldiers, is the figure, this large, almost like giant-esque figure that you had not seen yet. Rushing through and emerging is this guy. Boom. Token layer. Boom.
Drac.
Yeah, he's on the wrong side. I mean, it's probably for the best, maybe for the worst.
Story of his
I don't know.
life.
But this guy, salivating, rushing forwards, and he is going to straight up attack this squad of Dashkaban Knights. And I just need to find him. He is...
He looks a little bit sweet, Tom. Are we sure that this is a bad guy? Is this a cruel joke you're playing on us? He looks like an old farmer.
So here's the thing. Sometimes the art that they created for this is spot on, and sometimes it's terrible. I mean, let's just remind ourselves of this fun that they drew. That's apparently
so
dwarves
that's
on
the
horses.
spot on one.
Yeah, that's the one that's really on, and then the farmer minotaur, not so much. All right, so
They used all their spot onness for that.
Bracken is going to make a gore attack and a great sword attack. And so let's see what he gets. Actually, what do I have to get for these guys? It is... Okay, now I know the number. All right, first one is the gore. The gore is a natural 20. Holy shit. And then the great sword is a 20 on the... 20 total, a dirty 20. So let's do this. The gore is 2d8 plus 5, so it's going to be 4d8 plus 5. It's not magical, so it'll be halved because it's a squad, but it's 15, so 7 points of damage to the squad. And then the great sword comes in, which is a hit, and it's going to do... I really wish that had been the crit. It's going to do 4d6 plus 5. It's 23, and then this is a magic weapon, so it's going to all go through with that, and that is 23 points of damage. Okay, which gives them a yellow mark, and because they're fucking over here, I have to move them so that I can mark them. Boop. Okay, put them back over here. And then the commander, does the commander have something else he can do? The commander is going... I don't think he can do anything. No, I don't think he can do anything. Okay. That is the bad guy's turn. They are now 60 feet away from you guys, which means on the next turn, they will be engaging with you. But it is your last turn to do something to them before they can do that. The Minotaur that is over here, Bracken is his name, Bracken the Blitzer. He has effectively shut down this group's ability to use their lances because they're engaged. They can't use the lances because they haven't moved to do it. But I think what I'll do is I'll have you guys go first unless you want them to try to do something first. But Heritage is there to kind of back up your calls or to call out the shots like he's been doing. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, shit.
Anybody, what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna move up and I'll cast a Sacred Flame on the Griffin.
Okay.
Deck save.
Deck save of 10 total.
5 damage.
Okay, Sacred Mini
Anything
Flame.
else with that?
Alright.
No, just damage. Okay.
All right, you moved up, cast a spell, bonus action or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Could always call out a whatchamacallit, a spiritual ally or something.
That's full action.
Oh, bonus action to move. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay.
So I'm good.
Okay. Nim has taken their turn. Obscurity, you're kind of in the thick of things right now. There's bodies everywhere. So Venice, you're getting ready to do something. It looks like. Moruk, clinging to the shadows. What are you guys doing?
Looks like that, but
It
Yeah,
appears this, but is it?
I'm gonna go last. Tell me when it's my turn.
Okay. So Moruk and Savenis, what do you get?
I'm moving from here to here just so I can adjust. And then I think the only person I can hit right now.
Don't do the math. They are within 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to cast another fireball.
Okay.
Are all these guys in the same area? Like I could hit them all with one fireball if I did it right in the middle.
So here's what I'm going to say is that like this distance
Yep.
is correct. All right. So it's 500. It's like basically 500 feet across the battlefield.
Okay.
This distance, they're all within 60 feet basically at this point.
Okay.
So if you're going to affect one side from where you're at, you're going to have to affect this side.
Yeah. So yeah, what it's going to do is just aim one kind of like right in the middle so that it hit everything.
Mhm.
All within like that little bit space.
Well, keep going down because it's only a 20-foot. Is it 20-foot diameter or 20-foot radius? 20-foot
It's
radius.
20-foot
Radius.
Radius. So right there, if you drop it right there, I think you're only affecting the Minotaur from what I can see on the map. So
Well, no, that's what I was asking. If all these distances are not accurate, then I'm trying to
that's
understand.
fair. That's fair. So why don't we do this? Why don't we say that you
If it was
can?
that, I would just aim for these two then, because those are close enough. So
I would. So this guy is at the line. So Bracken is at the line right now. So he is
okay,
right there. These
yep,
guys are basically 60 feet away. So if you
okay,
want to affect both of those,
yep.
absolutely can do that.
All right, I'll do that then. I'll just affect
Okay.
those.
Okay.
So it's going to
Uh,
be one level 3 fireball.
all right. Dex
One
saving throws.
dex. Uh,
They both roll 11s. They've got a +2, so 13s, which I don't think passes.
nope. 31 points of damage each.
All right. Yowzers. All right. So -31. -31. Oh, come on. 31. All right. This group is suddenly looking real bad. This group is looking almost bloodied.
Okay.
That was a that was a that was a real good fireball for sure.
So, and that's where I will kick it at that point.
Okay, you're gonna start busting out the loot and singing some songs and inspiring people.
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
It
be up in
takes
the
two.
playing, playing the lute, just kind of being like, "Yo, hey, how's it going? Very
It
nice of
takes
you to drop in."
two. Okay,
Whoop.
so Venice is gone. Nim has gone. Moruk, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out where I want to put a fireball as well.
I would say that you could probably affect 2 squads as well if you want. Um,
And what did we decide the real radius is? Is it true on the map or not true? Somewhere between these two?
the 20-foot radius feels what it should be. It's just their distance away that I've been messing around with because of just trying to move them on the map to keep it moving.
Remember, watch out because we have a guy here too. So this one is one of ours, I believe. Right?
Nope, he is not.
Nope. Oh,
All right.
He's an evil cleric.
oh, okay. Then in that case,
Fireball right there.
right there.
Right there, kid. All right. That's 3 saves I got to give you.
And I will roll that. The fireball, that is.
Okay, so top squad fails. The Chamberlain gets a 20 and then does a 15 pass.
No.
All right.
Hey,
So the 2 squads fail. The Chamberlain passes.
fuck you, Chamberlain.
Stupid chambermaiden.
Wouldn't he be a cleric or is he still a Chamberlain?
That's a really good fireball.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Wow!
God. Great fireball.
Holy
6,
macaroni!
6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 3.
You had 5, 6.
Hold on.
Yes.
Gee.
Wow.
This is payback for all those scorching rays.
So
Yeah.
the
It's
fireball.
fire damage. It should
The
be.
fireball takes that squad out of the picture entirely.
You were only 5 points off of a perfect fucking fireball. Jesus.
Pathetic.
Oh, Kevin, always so down. Always so down. All right.
I thought
And-
spellcasters were strong. My whole worldview has changed once again.
All right. Obscurity.
Thanks
You
to
said that
Moruk.
Oh, what did the cleric? They had to take half of that.
21. Cleric took 21.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was down at all or if it's still up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I gotta mark that on him for sure. So Bing, and yeah, that's what he's got right now. He's looking way more hurt than that, but he hasn't hit the threshold yet.
Alright.
Okay. Obscurity. Did you want to let Heritage call out like the next moves that they were going to take, or do you want to do something now?
Let Heritage call out, and then I'll go.
She'll mop up the mess.
All right.
Wherever it appears on the battlefield.
Right?
I think we're going to
Yeah,
start with
okay.
these. So they're engaged. They can't break out of that. They can't use their lances. I think seeing that, Heritage wants to send this group out, but he's not sure what to do yet. This group on the left, I'm going to have them take like a roundabout route to take out the back portion that's more hurt. So he's going to use his last double move for them. They're basically going to come up here and see if they can hit. They got a +5. That is a miss. They're going to run back here to keep the. Oh, I grabbed the wrong group. They're dead. Let's get them out of the way. They're gonna run back here to plug the hole to try to play defense. They're gonna provoke from the soldiers as they leave. Step and guard soldiers. Wrong page.
Did we also get archers, or was the choice between mages and archers?
No, you have both. You have both. The reason that like the squads got killed further away was the archers.
Okay, I just see them on the map. I thought, oh, okay, never mind. Those odd.
Squad. Yeah, they're gonna they make an attack. They roll a nat 1. They do not hit that team. Okay.
Okay.
These archers are going to try and take out this group over here. Nope, I'm not trying to move you. I was definitely not trying to do that. All right, so they're going to roll a dex save. Fuck, they roll a nat 20, so they are able to, even at like the end of their life, miss, just not get hit. The War Mage is going to use time of War Mage. I don't want to use another fucking fireball right now. You know what? I'm going to use a second level magic missile. So that should be 4d4 plus 4, right? If my math is right.
Second level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be 4d4 plus 4. Okay. This one launches that, doing 14 points of damage. And that kills this group because it only had 10 health left. That's fucking real. I didn't know this was going to work, but it worked. Boom. Put that over there. All right. And then I got to mark off another spell slot from this lady. Magic missile, she used a second level, so second level spell slot gone. Okay. Who's left? We did this guy. They messed up. The archers missed. She went. The Chamberlain. Yes, Stepping Guards Chamberlain. Not Stepping Guards, I'm sorry.
Second guard's chamber pot.
Gallo Chaplain.
You look like the
Not
piss boy.
fucking Chaplain, not that. Okay, so did this, not going to do that, not going to do that. No fucking offensive spells. Jesus Christ. I think this is probably a bad move, but I think he, whatever, is going to run up and try to make an attack against the Griffin, who is engaged with the archers and Nim right now. Oh shit! Rolls a 16 plus 4 is a hit. They're really shitty, but they're going to do a d6 worth of damage plus 1, doing 6 points of damage to the Griffin. It doesn't kill the Griffin, but it does more damage to the Griffin. The Griffin gets a 3rd mark. The Griffin's looking not great right now. Okay, this group has not gone yet. I think this group is going to try to take out the commander. So they're going to rush up here, and they're going to try to take out the commander. They have
Oh, that guy.
Squad of Dashkaban Knights. They've got
Yeah.
a +5 to hit. That is a 17, and I don't think a 17 is going to hit him. 17 does not hit him. They moved, they attacked. Heritage has not called out a double move because he's used both of his double actions at this point. So there's now a gap in the center. This group of archers is going to try and target this the Minotaur. Minotaur makes a deck save and saves, so it's only going to take half. If somebody would roll me, they're still full health, 8d8, please.
All right, doing it.
And as you're doing that, the Dashkaban Knights are going to use their battle axes against the Minotaur, try to hit the Minotaur. They roll a fucking 2. They do not do that. Holy shit, Savanus! God damn it! But it's only going to take half of that, so that is 21 points of damage. But still, the Minotaur gets fucking pierced. 21. Just want to make sure that he doesn't have any sort of crazy defense that I'm
Looks like it's
forgetting.
been beef kebabs on the menu tonight.
Damage resistance. Oh, he does. He has resistance against this. So
A quarter of it.
yeah, he's going to take. So instead of 21, he's going to take 10. So he takes 10 points of damage. Come on, work with me here.
Never.
He's still looking pretty beefy and good. And then the War Mage that's right here, she has not cast a fireball. She has not cast a fireball, and so she is going to put her fireball on the commander and that squad that's out there. They need to make deck saves. They both, so they both save. So it's only going to be half damage. So TJ, if you're feeling hot about fireballs, roll one more standard 3rd level fireball,
Waka
please.
waka.
Flocka flocka.
Tell me a funny ass joke. -21. They're both going to take half of that, so they both take 10 damage. -10. I do have to put another mark on this group, and then the commander is going to take 10 -10. Okay. This it's not their turn yet. It's still our turn. So this chaplain is going to come up and cast a 3rd level heal spell on the Dashkaban Knights, and a 3rd level heal is shit. What is a 3rd level heal? That was stupid. What? No. Apparently cure wounds. Should look that up. Cure wounds. 1d8 plus your spellcasting at higher levels, sacrifice. So it's 3d8. So boom, 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 boom. 18. They're gonna get 18 hit points back. Right? Am I doing this right? Boom. Plus 18. Nope. Plus 10. There we go. All right. They don't have a mark anymore. They're still wounded, but they're not wounded enough for that to be a thing. And Obscurity, you are up because that is the last move that they can make. And I think you are the last person to do something. And I have to mark off that Chamberlain has used a 3rd level spell, and she has used a 3rd level spell. Okay. That's a hit. 12 points of damage. Do you have another D6 that goes with that, or are you doing something different?
I have to swap. I have to roll my d6s on roll 20.
Okay. And also remember that if you are to use your nunchucks, 20s do result in
Oh, that's right.
additional hits.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Exactly. I've just never rolled a 20 on the nunchucks, and
You did roll a 1, and that was fun for
yeah,
me.
right. Yeah. And this one does fire damage, so
That's
I
fair.
will definitely. This battle is the only time I've used this quarterstaff. So
That is true. That is true. I mean, if you're gonna use it, you're
down
gonna.
the
Yeah, I like
middle,
it. I
back
like
to
it.
nunchucks. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of opportunities.
Okay, so 26 for a total of 14 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
27 is another hit. Eight plus 5. Nice. So 13.
We're expecting waves. Like this is wave 1. What's happening right now?
Correct.
Okay. How bad is this group looking to me? Like,
They just hit the critical mark.
flurry of blows.
Spend those resources.
Fuck you, Tom. Fuck you. Twenty would have been nice.
All right, 24 is a hit though. Yep.
Okay.
And this is an unarmed strike,
Who's
correct?
gonna do one of these? See how many times? How many times would I've gotten bashed in the fucking face if I was using the nunchakus?
Well, it's good. Well, I'm glad that you're not, because otherwise you'd be hurting yourself right now. I mean, okay, maybe I'm a little upset, but you know what I mean. All right. So
Hey, Tom, is this dude still at full health, the leader?
he is not at full health.
Okay.
He took some damage from somebody. It was either a fireball or somebody hit him. I'm not sure. I think it was a fireball.
Okay.
So question, because this is like a group of individuals I'm engaging with
Yes.
currently.
Yes.
Could I do a stunning strike, or is that not a thing that would really?
So squads are actually immune to.
Okay.
They are immune to charmed, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, restrained, or stunned. So
Okay.
unfortunately, you can't do like you would stun like I just imagine you could like try and stun one of them, but because the group is so large,
That's
it
right.
just they still fold around you.
It
So,
didn't make logistical sense to me either. So okay.
my other question is, because I'm sure you still have movement, do you want to stay there because they could swarm around you, or do you want to move? It would provoke, but
I want to stay
you could
there.
okay.
You could
All right.
always fly upward too.
Yeah,
Remember?
I can. I'm flying. They're not.
Yeah.
Oh, like I can hover. Yeah, if that's a thing you'll allow me to do.
Just
I'll
like hover
definitely-
right
What-
above them,
out of
so
their
they're like
range.
Well,
half
what I'm
reach.
saying is, because you're in their range right now, because you're in melee, if you do that to be outside their range, that's fine, but you will provoke by moving outside their range. However, the other thing to consider is, as they are bloodied right now, they do far less damage than they would if they were still in good shape.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's the thing.
Also, because of the ACs that many of you have, there's a real good chance that that they won't hit you guys. They're probably going to do a lot of damage to the troops that you're fighting with, but
Or me.
it's going to be hard to hit you guys. I mean, fucking Nim, but the rest of you as well. I mean, yes, Sylvanas, I have tried to kill you several times already.
I'm very squishy, so I very prone to squish.
I'm prone to squish.
I'm prone to squish.
I'm prone to squish.
So I mean, if I move out of their range now, they would get an attack of op on me, or if I stay there, they would get an attack on me.
They would get yes, but they could not attack you on their round. They would have to not attack you on their round, basically.
So is an attack of opportunity somehow less?
No, it's just a standard attack. But because there are two enemies there, there's both the commander that's right here to the left, that's like in this pile of corpses, and the squad.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Well, he's standing in the pile of corpses for
Yeah.
a reason.
Okay.
So,
all right. Yeah, I'll go out of their range. I'll go above though.
okay, yeah. So you just go vertical, like you're just like, see you later. And the squad of Stepping Guard soldiers make an attack against you. They have a D4. I'm sorry, not a D4.
Like that, Thomas.
D2.
They have a D20, but they have a +4 to hit you. And does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
All right, but because they're weakened right now, it is only 4d8 instead of 8d8. So
fantastic.
it is 4d8 plus. Do they have a strength bonus? Yeah, +2. So. Oh no, we're not doing strength bonuses for them because that we haven't been rolling that for whatever. So 4d8, beep 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 beep, boop. It's only 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And you pull out of their way, and they're just like, flying bitch! And I believe that's the end of the good guy's turn, and we are on round 10 of this combat. Bad guys get to go.
Thank you for those temporary hit points, Sylvanus.
No problem. Doing what I can.
There's so many things I want to do right now. I'm so excited about so much of this. I think this squad right here is going to run up and try to engage with everything that's happening here. Squads have the ability to basically take up the same space that other things are taking up. They just kind of seethe and like swarm all over everything. So they're going to rush into right there. Yeah. And I think that the thing that they're going to try to do is they're going to try to take out the chaplain, because that's the fucking healer, and they don't want that there. So they rush in to take that out first. So Stepping Guard soldiers. Jesus Christ, there's so much going on right now. They've got a +4 to hit with their flails. They roll. Oh shit, I don't know if this is going to hit. Oh, it just hits. Oh, gross. It just hits. All right. They are at full health. So can somebody roll me 8d8, please?
Yeah, I can do it. Oh no.
Still good.
All right. So
know.
41. It does not outright kill the chaplain, but the chaplain had 45 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
So the chaplain immediately goes to critically wounded. However, I do want to say this: Heritage has something else. Heritage has something that he's going to drop on the next turn. So that squad does this. This next squad is going to. I think I'm just going to have them like double move to get to here. They can't. They only move 30 feet. They were 60 feet away. They double move. They get in, and they're in the aperture right here because it's been opened up. But they can't do anything more than that. The Chamberlain, before they leave, I'm going to put him right here, has done another heal spell on them. And where's my dice roller? Recent rolls. I think it's this one. Yep. Reroll this. Yeah, so they get 18 points back. Okay, which takes them out of that range so that they are healed up a little bit. Okay. The commander is going to call for this squad to engage with the Dashkaban Knights with him. So he's going to do this, he's going to do this, and they're going to try to take out the Dashkaban Knights that are out there. The squad of Stepping Guard soldiers have +4 to hit, but they're rolling with advantage because of flanking. And they
Would
don't
that have
freaking hit. They don't
would
freaking
that
hit.
have provoked an attack of opportunity because they moved through the squad?
They didn't. They moved around it. Commander
Okay.
moved around it, and the other squad just moved up next to it. Plus, with their ability to just be in each other's spaces, I'm going to say it wouldn't. And then it goes to the Stepping Guard commander. The Stepping Guard commander makes 2 attacks. Let's see what we got. Ooh, those might actually hit. What does this guy's have? No, not that guy. This guy. All right, both of those go through. However, he is but a man, so that's going to total not a lot. Okay. Well, I mean, Max rolled it. That's cool. But they are still looking pretty healthy. That group's dead. Just want to make sure.
That's their first damage, right?
That is the first damage against them, correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to go to Bracken, and Bracken is going to try to obliterate this group again. Excuse me. Wow. I think that's 2 hits. I just got to make sure. Bracken has. Oh, that's interesting. Bracken can roll with advantage because he has reckless. Okay, and so with advantage, those are definitely 2 hits. However, it doesn't do. Oh wow, yep, and he is now raging. So let's do the greatsword first, which is 46 plus 7. All right, so he does 16 points of damage. And then he does the gore attack because he rears back with his head and slams his frothing mouth down on this thing. That probably sounded gross. Sorry, everybody. It's not a back door. It's not feet, but it's still gross. There's another 10 points of damage. Okay, and this group is hovering at the halfway mark, but they are not dead yet. As we. Oh yeah! All right, as we cut back, I think, because that's everybody, right? Dead, alive, dead. That's everybody. Yeah, Heritage is tempted to like run. You know what? I'm gonna have Heritage run up here to try to provide some like just another body to hit over here, because he can get there, but he doesn't have anything else besides that he can do from last turn. And so it goes to you guys. What do you guys want to do? You're in the shit right now, for sure. I don't know what that was, but that was really big.
Yeah, do that one.
Yeah. All gone.
Lights out.
I cast Meteor Swarm.
On all of us.
I'm going to cast an Eldritch Blast.
Using those spell slots. All right, cool.
Yeah, using those cantrip slots. Love it. So I'll fire 2 over at this group.
Can't wait to see you miss. Pew pew. Let's see what you got. Miss. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh,
Oh, big damage. Big damage. All right. Bam. Did something. What else you want to do?
I'm
Little
just
bonus action meteor swarm?
Yes.
It would be nice. I
That
have to
is
wait.
now established.
I have to.
We've said it, and it's true. It is there. Oh, you're
I
getting
have to
closer
wait
to the
4 more
Minotaur. That can
levels.
only work out well.
I have to wait 4 more levels until I can get that one. So that's it.
Okay, so Venice has gone. Nim, you're in the shit. You're in the middle of everything. Moruk, you see all sorts of stuff going down. Obscurity, you're kind of floating out and back. What are you guys doing?
How far up is the Griffin?
So the Griffin is engaged in melee with the archers and did not fly away because flying away
Yeah.
could have provoked, but also it keeps them stopped from firing effectively because they're in
Yep.
melee. So
Kill it.
Well, I've got Spirit Guardians on. So these guys
that's
on
the
their
radius.
turn. Yeah.
Okay. So
on their turn, they get to start making rolls.
That was That was your action. Do you have a bonus action you want to do? Maybe summon Takasi to come and make a strike. Feed me. The quicker I kill that thing, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Well, I'm
Real
keeping that thing back.
Move all the
just
balls.
kind of.
You stay back. Don't die yet. Don't die.
Yeah, no, seriously. I need
to
you so
cover
I
you
can
in
fly
some sort
during
of,
the
like-
daytime.
Yeah, I need some sort of elemental barding to cover you in, so nothing can harm you. No, that's
Right.
just stay back.
Aura of Sylvanas, perfect.
I
wait,
Never
haven't-
die.
Yeah, I'll just tie
Wait,
Sylvanas to
wait.
it, and then it's like
Fly.
use him whenever you need
Takasi's
to.
over here eating a horse. Just like he's just ripping a
Right.
horse apart. Feed me! Yeah, so.
Oh,
But,
man.
okay, so Spiritual Guardians cast. All right. Moruk and Obscurity. What do you guys want to do? Obscurity, last time you held off until Jesus Christ. Heritage. I want to call him champion because it's like commander heritage, and it just every time goes to champion. I'm like, that's not
Heritage.
yeah. Heritage is, or do you want to hold off? Like, what do you guys want to do?
I think I'm just gonna go for these guys right here.
Okay, move in. Go ahead.
Does a 19 hit them or no?
That is exactly the number you need.
Whew. So
Okay.
12 points of damage.
All right. They are not looking very good.
What that is. Fucker.
When 18 is not a hit,
I used an inspiration.
use them up.
Fuck you! Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. If that makes sense, but okay.
Mhm.
Do you use another one of those precious
I don't.
points?
I am going to use. Actually, yes, I am, just for something else. I'm gonna,
Step of the wind, perhaps, or what are you doing?
that's a good point. I was thinking patient defense. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do patient defense.
Okay.
And stay there.
Okay. Cool. All right, Moruk, what are you doing?
I am between just fireball, but I think ice knife could have a cool effect here.
I
'Cause
mean,
it's a group.
especially if you kill something with it, that's pretty dope.
I just like it
I just think it's neat.
themed.
I mean, I've
So
always loved that spell. I think Ice Knife is pretty like. Third edition had some really cool ice spells that, like, if you threw the ice knife, it turned into like it shattered after like a couple rounds, and then created like slick surfaces.
this one happens immediately. So there's the knife itself, which would hit like one person, but then everyone around, well, within 5 feet need to make a dex save.
So I would say that it would be a roll to hit kind of thing, and if it doesn't hit, the scatter effect or like the area effect would still require the squad to make a roll.
As a bonus action.
Yeah, I think this is to hit. Yeah, it is.
Key point to take the dodge.
Question is which level? It's only 1d6 above each level. That's why they made it level 1.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's unfortunately. Yeah, that's not strong enough for this because I can. Oh, I can still freeze him. I'm gonna make it look like the ice knife spell, but it's gonna be a fireball actually turned into an ice ball. These guys. Just this group.
I just want you to know, Steppengard's forces don't think it's cool, but I think that's really cool. So okay, and they're giving you a deck save.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, so it's a 15.
That fails.
All right. Oh shit. I gotta put some more marks on them for sure from that. And so this was just a fireball that you contorted into like this giant like ice sphere that blew up on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I just, because we were talking about ice knife, and there is that history of like difficult terrain, etc. I just want to make sure that that wasn't occurring. That's all.
Yeah, nothing like that. Just a huge ice explosion.
It leaves like this sort of like frost, like this hoarfrost mark on the ground around them. Everything else is green, and then there's this area where it's like black and blue and white all around it. That's pretty dope. All right, anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, I think that's you guys. So that means I'm just going to go left from right. The Dashkaban Knights are going to try and make a melee attack against the Steppengard soldiers that are right there. They roll. Well, I mean, I'm going to give them advantage. They still fuck up, and they roll a 7 and a 10. Neither of those are enough to get the squad. The the chaplain, I'm going to say it right this time, is going to disengage and come back here, and then is going to try and what do you have left? You have you used your fourth. You still have thirds. So all right. So I'm going to give. I'm going to have the Chamberlain heal themselves just because they're no good if they don't. So that's going to be 3d8 plus. So let's go back to this. Go 18. All right, that was a good, not a bad roll actually. Which at least gets rid of this on them. All right. The archers are in combat. Do the archers have a melee attack? They do. They're going to try a melee attack against the griffin. They failed. They don't get that. The war mage
Can they
is going.
can they shift around and attack the whatever sentries or whatever these guys are? This other squad.
They could, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's a bad move for them. They have a low AC and they only have a +4 to hit on their. So that's why I had them try to
Okay.
like use the +4 to take out the griffin. Like if
Yep.
they had hit the griffin, it would have been 8. Where their health is, it would have been 8d6. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 8d6 points of like piercing short sword damage. But they fucked up. They didn't like. I rolled a 6 on the die, so it's not enough to get the griffin.
Yeah.
The war mage is going to. What is the war mage going to do? Come on, book, work with me. War mage is going to. All right, I'll ask you guys this. The couple options. Like, I think any of these are good ideas. The war mage wants to retain their 3rd level spell slot for another fireball at some point. However, they could put invisibility on the hurt chaplain so that they're not a target. They could cast grease on the squad and see if it slows them down some. The one that's about to break through the middle and attack something, they could cast grease on that. Or they could just 2nd level magic missile this like either the griffin or the squad in the middle. What are your thoughts?
I like the invisibility. I don't know what anyone else is thinking.
Oh, not needed. Invisibility.
All right, that's
Yeah,
50% of the vote. Okay, so this one is going to spend. Sorry, war mage invisibility 2nd level, right? 2nd level, yeah. Okay, spends that, and then this guy is. Nope, that's the wrong button. This guy is ninja'd. Okay. Commander Heritage is going to use. No, he's not. He's going to hold on to this because this might be really important later on. Heritage is going to. Yeah, he's going to use a maneuver. He's going to use his leader maneuver on the Chamberlain. Gallo Chamberlain. And allow the Chamberlain to do. Come on, where is it? Oh, do you have 16 different units on the field? Remember what they all do, 'cause that's what they do. Sorry, everybody. Gallo Chamberlain. Where is it? Gallo Chaplain. Sorry. Cantripped. He's going to do a Sacred Flame on the Griffin. Oh, rolls total of 16. Is that enough to hit the Griffin? It is enough to hit the Griffin, and a Sacred Flame does. Kevin, you just did it. Is it D8? Is it a D8 plus the spellcasting modifier?
For me, it's 2d8. Just 2d8.
Oh, sweet. All right, 2d8 plus 5. See what
Think,
happens.
right? I mean,
And 14. Hold on.
yeah.
Wow, shit. 14 is not enough to kill it. It's on its last legs, but it is not dead. All right. And unfortunately, he's visible. Actually, I'm going to say he does that. Heritage does his thing, so he's invisible. Or Heritage does his thing, so he can do that, and then the War Mage invisibilizes him. The archers see this target coming, and they're going to try to do a volley at them. They roll, oh shit, they roll enough to only take half of this. So if somebody would roll me an 8d8, because they're still full health. All right, 52, half of 52, so 26. That kills them. Holy shit. That was a great roll. That takes out this squad that was going to come in and fuck up somebody. All right. The War Mage is going to... What is she going to do? What does she have that's worthwhile doing right now? She is going to... second level magic missile the Minotaur. So she is going to go 4. Second level 44. Reroll this. Wow. I mean, okay. Minus 16. That puts him... I definitely got to put a mark on him. Boom. But I need to mark that off. She has spent... No, that not a third level spell. No. She has spent a second level spell slot. Okay, that's marked off. Okay, they've gone. This cleric is going to... Does he have left? I think he's going to do another third level heal on the knights to keep the knights up. So 22, give these guys that. Plus 22. That gets them back up. I got to mark off that slot because it's been spent. And I think that's everybody, right? I think that's everybody. And we are now on round 11 of this combat. And here's what we got going on. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies left, and I'm just going to launch through this. I think I've got to take care. Actually, at the start of their turn, both the Griffin and the squad need to give you what rolls, Kevin?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh shit! I got to go back and check that.
I'm trying.
Pretty good. And then I don't think the Griffin is going to have a high one, but I just want to double check. Griffin. I mean, it's not worse. Okay, so the soldiers have a 13 and the Griffin has a 16.
I bet those probably fail. Ooh, it's pretty close. 17 though. So they're taking
Okay.
19 damage.
All right, so let's do this. These guys have not been hit yet, so they take 19 and are still doing okay. The Griffin, however, had 3 points of damage left, so if you want to describe how this obliterates the Griffin, by all means.
Yeah, the light starts shining out, and just one of my little spirit guardian circle guys just slams into it in the wing and breaks it down. And as it's falling, another one just hits its head, and it just explodes.
All right, cool. I think after seeing that and realizing that it's been difficult to hit, this is such a stupid idea, but I'm going to try to do it anyways. This group of stepping guard soldiers are going to try and hit you. I got to roll really goddamn high. I know. Come on, big number. Hey, Kevin, does a 13 hit you?
Almost.
The only saving grace is a 13 would not have hit the Dashkabon Knights. That's the only
Right, so
saving
it's like
grace to
it
this.
wasn't a waste.
Yeah, it would have been a miss either way, but it just shit. I've got this fucking chaplain right here. He can't do anything about them. Actually, can he do anything? Does a chaplain have anything? Gallo chaplain or Stephen Guard chaplain. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, so I think the chaplain is just going to try to sacred flame you. And so the sacred flame was a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. I was excited because I wasn't looking at the screen, and I'm like, "Oh, did you fail?" Yeah, I just feel like this thing does nothing but fall down around you and immolate whatever was left of the griffin corpse around you. Son of a bitch.
Sacred
Okay.
flame against me? Really?
No, no,
My
no.
ghosts just start getting stronger.
They start getting more and more jacked. Yes, yes. Um,
Muscle mice, but
I,
ghosts.
all right. So I think I'm going to have the commander and the soldiers continue their assault against the Dashkabon Knights that they're next to, because that makes the most sense as far as like trying to take out a threat and not be attacked by it. And so, step and guard, soldiers. Okay, they do get a hit against it. That's pretty good. And they're going to do. Oh no, they're fucking really wounded, so they're not going to do that much. I mean, they're still going to do some, but they're not going to do a shit ton. All right, they do 24, which is halved. And so they're going to take 12, which definitely gets them a mark. And then the commander is going to go. Commander cannot do that anymore. He's going to use his leader maneuver, which you saw Heritage do, and he's going to have them make another strike. Oh shit! It's a nat 20. Oh! All right. So the Stepping Guard soldiers are going to do 16 d8 points of damage, which will then be 8 because they're halved. So 8 d8, and then it will be halved. So 35. So 15, 17 more points of damage. Okay, that puts them at half, which reduces their effectiveness. And then the commander's going to go. The commander makes 2 attacks with his flail. First attack is not enough to hit. Second attack. God damn it, their armor is great. Yeah. Cannot make anything sink in. And then I'm going to have Bracken the Blitzer move here. And because Savenus was getting close, I'm going to make a gore attack on Savenus, and I'm going to make a great sword attack on these knights. All right, Savenus, you ready for this? Ready for this?
Because if not, you can pass.
But I'm like 30 feet in the air.
Oh, shit. Are you flying? Is that
I
real?
am flying. I'm always
Everyone's
fucking
flying.
flying.
Ah,
Right.
god damn it. All right.
He's the
So
source
never.
of the flying, so...
All right,
I'm
you
a
know what? No,
beautiful
just never fucking mind.
Not
Never
to
mind.
fly.
Whatever. I was so excited to try to kill you with a giant minotaur, but a large minotaur. Well, yeah, semi-giant. So, all right. So the gore attack is going to go against the knights. It is a 19 on the die, so it is a hit, and it's going to be 2d8 plus 5. $11, so it's going to be 5 points of damage against these guys. All right, and then he's going to do his greatsword, and his greatsword is another hit, but it's not a critical hit, and he's going to do 15. All right, and that hit is enough to bring them down, but not enough to take them out to half. So they're still in good shape. And I think that's all the baddies. And so I think let's get through you guys' turn, and then we'll deal with continuation of this battle next week. So who wants to go first?
Can I cast actually, yeah, Sacred Flame on the Minotaur.
I mean, you sure can. The
Perfect.
Minotaur's going to make a save.
So that would be a Dex 17.
Okay.
You know those dexterous Minotaur.
I was going to say, and he does not make the save.
Oh.
Oh man, you're just
He's
reining
just not
it
really
in.
worried about it.
I'm in the air. It is what.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Shoot at me? Oh yeah, they probably could. Well, whatever. I'm already up
Yeah,
here.
I'll deal with it when I deal with it.
Right.
All right. I need to take a quick bio break, and then we'll finish this up. But I will be right back.
Oh shit! I have to get over. Excuse me, to that side. Perfect. Problem solved.
Nailed it. That was a much better solution. I don't know why I even think
Right.
of that sooner.
Dude, why are we not using red
Yeah.
line?
Yeah.
Red line spell.
The real question is, will it be noticed?
Yeah. We haven't had enough beers for that to get
Right,
missed yet.
no. Yeah, he isn't asking the same question
Yeah.
and then we
Or
respond
spurring.
to and then he's asking it again and it's like, what do you so alright, and that's cool. So what's going on? What?
Need a solid 2 more
No,
beers.
that's our question now. Look at me. Look at me. That's my fucking question now. What is going on?
What is going on?
All right, so you see this, and then what are you doing? Well, I've told you, so I need to know what happens when I do it 14 times.
All right, sorry about that.
How do words work?
Not well tonight.
Red's whack.
All right.
I see an X that I didn't draw.
What? What X does that be?
I came back and looked and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that guy died. Sorry. You're
Yeah,
gone.
I'm pretty sure Savannah's took him out.
Oh look, they're all set.
Oh.
Oh, he did sideswipe the red line. Sidestep king.
And I'm here now. All right.
Well,
So
our knights out in the field, they still haven't taken more than that 19 points damage, correct? Or did they?
they took more this last round.
Oh, they did.
They're almost. They're actually at. Are they? Hold. I'm sorry. I just want to. I got to double check. Let's just do this because it will tell me. They're almost at half health, but they are not there yet. So they're almost bloodied, but they are not yet. Like, the inches you need are every. Oh shit! I also noticed that there's an X over here. So let me just do this. Just move that. Oh look, it's 2 lines that I can move. That's fine. I moved that X over there. All right.
Oh, now he's being eaten by the red line monster.
There's a Pixar short about like this old man that plays chess against himself, and he starts cheating against himself. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's,
I've seen that one.
Yeah,
but I
it's
don't
funny.
remember.
It's funny.
When you started saying chess, I'm like, yes, I've seen this, and then it was just like I don't remember it. I think it was at like the beginning of Toy Story 2 or whatever.
I don't know what it was part of. I just remember the bit.
Right.
Oh Jesus Christ! Obscurity. What are you doing? All right. So you know what, Obscurity? I think like what is your plus to damage? Like not talking about like your dice rolls. What is your plus to damage?
Plus, to on this weapon, plus 5.
Yes. Okay. So the minimum damage you can do is 1. And you're going to do plus 5, and because it is this flaming twilight stick of doom, you're going to do another, and then more on top of it.
Right. Let me roll it, Tom.
Well, first of all, shut up and no. Take that back. I'm kidding. The squad had 6 hit points left. They are resistant to almost everything. However, what do you do with this weapon that just like I'm imagining something like this overhead like SWAT that comes down and like the lantern explodes, and as the embers just kind of like mystically explode around it, like this whole squad is immolated. But
I had actually hidden little clay pots in random places in the field of oil. And I take
previously undisclosed clay pots, but sure, okay.
So solid. And I bash my little flame pellet that's in the lantern of this the head of this quarterstaff. I slam the head of the quarterstaff and the flame pellet into the oil pot, and it explodes, and they all erupt into oil burning flame.
And you kill your Dashkabad knights as well, yes? Yes?
No,
yes?
No, of course
yes.
Not.
Oh,
it doesn't have that much radius.
Oh, so
it's not fireball.
So you're saying this is an AoE weapon?
with a hidden clay pot that was previously undisclosed on a 20? Yes.
Oh, they're all over this field, Tom.
Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, great. Love it. Love it. I should tell you what else is hidden here. I'll hold it back.
No,
I'll just hold it back.
I will. Hey, if she were asking for more damage, that would be one thing.
You told me to give it some color. I colored it.
I loved it. And you know what? I think it's great. In fact,
but I didn't mean blue.
Well, when you said like little clay pots, I was thinking about like you know like the drinking gourds that you see in
Yeah.
like Chinese kung fu cinema.
Yeah.
I was actually imagining those, but like laying on their side so they just look like they've been discarded. And then you come down with this weapon and hit it, and the gourd just breaks, and it just like the conflagration just goes from there. I think that's great. All right, are you doing? I mean, that was your first hit. So are you doing anything else in your turn?
Yeah, I'm moving. And I don't feel good about it, but I'm gonna hit this Minotaur.
Well, you're
Yeah,
gonna try.
there's definitely those turns that you take, and you're like, I'm doing this,
I'm doing this.
Good idea.
and that's all I'm
Am
willing
I?
to say about it.
All right, 24 is a hit, so for
That
sure.
is okay. I wasn't sure.
Better be.
No, I did.
Actually, wait, no. Roll it again because he attacked recklessly. So attacks against him have advantage. So you could crit. So roll again.
Oh, gotcha. No, almost though.
Worth almost. That does not look like almost, but
It
okay.
was almost because the 2 is right next to the 20.
Oh, I see. The numbers I'm looking at do not look like
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
But okay. So
Physically, it was close. Numberly, it was.
Metaphysically, not.
the numbers you can't see so close, but
Yeah.
so 8 points of damage plus
Yeah.
minus like
Oh, that was nice. 8 points of damage plus 11 points of damage.
you would not add the +5 again.
Oh, my bad. Plus 6 points of damage. I forgot
Yep.
about
So 14 total. Yes,
that. 6 plus 8.
that would be 14.
So, yes.
Yep, that would be that. Like I for a minute
I
there,
don't
I'm
know,
like,
Tom.
is
Take
she
6
calling
points
me
off his health,
stupid?
and then
What's
take 8
happening
points,
right now?
and I don't care where it ends
That's
up.
what I'm doing.
Wait, I do have to ask: is Twilight a magical weapon or no?
My fists are a magical weapon.
Is Twilight a magical weapon?
It becomes a magical weapon when she's using it, right?
Oh,
She
does
just
it?
automatically becomes.
Well,
Does it-
the monk aspect, because otherwise, like we've been saying, it's like she could just punch,
Yeah.
and as long as it is a weapon that she can
Use
we-
them.
That's true. No, that's 100%. Yep. Nope. That makes
Okay,
sense.
well, there you go.
like, even if it were just a regular quarterstaff, I think it punches through. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't. The quarterstaff
I'll
does not
check on
say itself is magical, but I do know that my attacks are considered magical at a
Okay,
certain
and-
level when I'm
All right.
punching.
So at a certain level, I won't tell you if I'm at that level, but
I am definitely
think
at
it's
that
5.
level.
no, we have
It's
talked about
early.
this before. I know.
Born with it.
I know. I know.
No,
I just
that
at a
was
certain
good.
level, I get this.
Yeah.
But all right. So second attack, it was a hit. You did it. He's got the bloodied mark on him now.
That was my second, right? Okay, and now I'm just gonna punch him. Because what?
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push him. I'm new in town.
I'm gonna do that. Okay. Settle down. Settle.
I mean, there's no way you can roll another one.
Oh yeah, I can. I can roll one.
I can win this all night.
Fine.
So a 19 is a hit. Yes. This guy is actually roll it again because you have
That's right.
advantage because of.
Oh, I have
reckless.
advantage for all of them, for my whole turn now because
because he attacked recklessly. Yep.
Jiminy Christmas. Reckless is so
Yep.
bad.
This guy's his middle name is Christmas. Yep. It's Breaking Christmas the Blitzer. Yes. But that is 9 more points. But you're using your weapon, so make sure you do your D6 as well.
No, I'm punching him.
Oh shit, that's right. All right,
Yeah,
so
no.
9.
Let me mark that down. I don't know. What is it? What do we have? What happened?
Okay.
9 plus 11. So
Yeah. So 18.
9 plus 11.
I'm sorry, 20. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't subtract. Add. Yeah. 20. Hold on. I did great with 8 plus 6 earlier.
Did
So
amazing.
everybody shut up.
You're- nobody's saying-
But anyways,
you're
the 20 more points of damage. Got it. He is very nearly bloody.
And
but he's
then I just slightly nudge him to his right.
not into the X. You're just
Into
gonna
the
push
X.
him into the X.
Just get in there.
I've already marked your grave. Just step into
Just
it.
sit there.
Shh, it's fine. All right. Well, I mean, you could effectively key strike and you know,
Yeah.
or not key strike. I'm sorry, stunning strike if you want. Spend those resources. Do it. Who knows what's happening next? I do.
While you think about that, I definitely want to point out the fact that Tom was just like, I did great with 8 plus 6 earlier. Like a second grader. Like,
I'm not
dude,
gonna lie.
Look
No,
at this.
hold on.
My
Hold on.
single digit adding skills that have to
Hold
carry
on.
a number over.
Hold on.
I am
I wanna
doing
say this.
excellent
No, wait.
at that.
I want to say this. I'm celebrating any
And-
success I have. These
And you
days.
were right. I will hand it to you. You did great. You did
thank you.
get
Uh,
8 plus 6 right.
I don't think I should be president of anything. But what I am saying is, I did math and it was right. So good for
Oh,
you.
I know.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah,
That is all
I know.
I'm saying.
I mean,
When you had said it
have
earlier, you were
52
right.
Rapidly.
So here it is. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I understand what's going on, and then sometimes I'm like, here's a number. Am I right? I don't fucking know what's happening right now. So anyways, all right. So you just beat the shit out of this Minotaur.
Did I?
You're too much of a chicken to try to stunning strike him. And okay, all right.
I really
so
like the fact that he attacked recklessly. He gave me advantage on all my attacks. Let him do that again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Whereas
say it again.
If you were
I
stunned,
should
he
have
wouldn't give
shut my
advantage.
mouth. I should have shut my mouth and not said that. But I was like, fuck, he did. He definitely. I could have.
Right. I mean, you're not gonna lie and cheat.
I mean,
Tom.
I also. I mean,
Um,
if Sylvanus is like, I'm flying. All right, whatever.
I mean, technically, I am too.
Right, but you have to get close to make a physical strike. That's all I'm saying. So, but okay. That was your turn.
Yep.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, I don't even know who is left. Who's gonna do things?
I was the only one
I
who
think
went so far in
everyone-
our round.
Everyone
I was the first
else.
and only. Can you go away?
All right, Sylvanus, Moruk, Nim, what are you guys doing?
All right, so I'm gonna go with I think a
Also,
sacred
wait,
flame
I was
and
just
a
gonna say, by the way,
spiritual weapon.
Nim, I'm assuming that you are not in melee range with the step and guard squad. Like you're above that, so like whatever you do is not going to provoke. Just saying.
None of these things would provoke, but no, I am right there with these guys.
Well, you were fighting the griffin that was fighting the archers, so I kind of was in my mind. I was thinking archers ground level, griffin just above that, you just above it. So like that's why I'm saying you're not directly engaged with them, but your spiritual guardians were affecting all of them. If that makes sense.
Sure, I would definitely like to, if I can, get on the other side. I don't know if flanking can be provided for these sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of what? I'm sorry. The
The
knights or the
knights and the
archers
soldiers and everything with
Yeah,
these guys.
I'm gonna say that like where you're at, you're like without getting into range because of the aura that you have right now, you can easily do that. So yes,
Okay.
that's totally fine. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to throw a spiritual weapon next to
The archers and kill them. Okay.
Matthias up here or whatever, the chambermaid.
Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna give you guys this because it's from a different game that I'm running, and it's super fun. So boop, and that's what you got.
What'd you give us, Tom? What'd you
Right.
just give us?
Well, let's do this then.
Oh. She's flaming.
Shut your mouth. She's as straight as you can be.
Yeah, I can't be very straight. Oh.
Angles don't work on this cat. Just saying.
I think, have you seen these rear delts? So I think you didn't say what you meant to say.
That
Either
means
that or you agree with me.
that means
I'm
all
sorry,
the doors are open, and as we've
the
explained,
idea the idea that obscurity is trying to seduce the spiritual weapon of Nim, I is a concept I've never considered before now, and I love it. So okay, so
what
all
do
right,
you
so
think happens when we share the room?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know.
What's
I
that
don't
third
know.
one? Every time. This is not the first time we met.
These are questions that have not been answered. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I just
They
don't
haven't
know.
been asked.
Well, I mean,
Right.
they haven't been considered really. Like
Well,
Jesus Christ.
by the DM.
But yes,
Yeah.
fair. Players probably figured it all out.
Jen and
DM is
I
like,
are same
wait,
page
what?
every time with this. Anytime
It's
it
kind
comes
of
up,
like
it's
when
just like,
Jen's
yeah,
like,
it's this.
like you, Kevin. I don't think you and TJ were there, but like it was like pre this battle, people had come back from a mission, and Eric and Jen were here. And I was like, do you have any concepts for battle plans? And Jen's just like, put explosives everywhere and blow them all up at once. And I was like, that's going to really fuck up trade and whatnot. And Jen's just like, blow them all up. Just kill everyone. And it doesn't matter. I'm like, but your own, like, what? Wait. She's like, I don't care. Kill them. We have explosives. We're aware of them. We're going to blow it up and then fuck them. And
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly what it was,
okay.
yeah.
So
Eric can attest to that.
if that's the
Alright, so
introduction
this
to Nim and Obscurity's bedroom life, I don't know what to expect. So that's all
Right,
I'm
because we have little mini battles in our bedroom. That's what we do. We're
Right.
girls just having fun.
I'm sorry. I'm married to a person that I have battles with in the bedroom all the time. Like, hey, why did you turn this into this? What the fuck? And then, so like, I get it. I just, okay, whatever.
That is not Nim and Obscurity. This is a fantasy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. You're right. Totally.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. So, anyways, Nim, what are you fucking doing? Like, what's happening?
So, spiritual weapon. I
Spiritual
will
weapon.
go with that, and then sacred flame back at him.
Okay, so Sacred Flame is a save? Yes. Wisdom save?
Dex save.
Dex save, sorry. Step in, guard. Okay.
This one.
Okay, that is a 16 total.
Which does not save.
Okay.
Here comes a little bit of damage. 8.
Well, I mean, when you said a little bit, I was thinking like 1, but that's enough to...
Before I rolled it, and then the first one rolled over, and it was a 1, and it's like, yep.
Not
And then
great.
the other one was a 7. It's like, alright, that's
All right.
something.
Do you want to make your spiritual weapon attack though?
Yes. Let's see. Will this do both? It will. Dirty 20.
That is a hit. Yep.
Did it-
Oh
no,
shit.
No, it did throw it over. And then 12
points of
damage.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Okay. Yeah, you're fucking this guy up. He is definitely in the critical category right now. Well, you know what? I'll put the I'll put the other one in there as well. But yeah, he's that second, like the first hit like got him almost, and then the third one, like the second hit was like bam. Okay. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No. That's plenty. Spell slots
Like
ticking.
doing checking. Yeah. Okay. All right. That leaves Moruk and Sylvanas still, right? Because Sylvanas hasn't done something. Obscurity attacked. Nim went. Moruk and Sylvanas, what are you doing?
That cleric could die soon. Potentially.
Yeah, the cleric is
I
at,
don't know what else is going on the battlefield, so
yeah,
that might not even be optimal.
the cleric is at 22 out of 52 hit
Hey,
points.
stop doing that.
Attacking the cleric.
Attacking the cleric. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Do you mean? Oh, the bad cleric.
It don't matter.
The good.
Whatever.
Well,
I'm just not a fan of clerics.
so here's the fun
Attack Nim
fact.
for all I care.
The cleric has 11. The bad cleric has 11 hit points left, but its AC is 18, and an 11 will not hit.
Well, I got an 11 total to hit, so he's dead. That's
Nope,
how
that's
works.
that math does not work. That is
Oh.
not how that works. So no.
No,
That
you're getting too
that math
cocky
is
with
no,
that 8
no,
and
okay.
6. So
Nope,
All right.
nope. Okay. Are you doing
Get
anything else,
penis-y.
Rock?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. Um,
which is
Eric,
not what
are you
happens in the
still with us? And do you have backdoor comments as well?
No backdoor
Is it bar-
comments. I already
Mhm,
actually went
mhm.
this turn, so I have nothing to
You
do.
did? What'd you do?
You did? What did?
Yeah, I was
Like,
starting. Remember, unless it's a whole new turn, but I did the stupid sacred flame that hit for 3 points.
Yeah, that was last time.
oh shit, that's right. Okay, all right. Well, in that
No,
case,
that was last
That
time.
was no, I hit for 2 the
Wasn't it?
time before that with the
No, I know.
Eldritch
That
Blast.
was the time before that.
nope. So Venice did go, and he did 3 points of damage with the sacred. Yes.
Yep. Because
Yes.
then
And,
Tom took a bio break and I X'd out a bunch of things. Yeah.
Yep. And then I came back and was like, "What are these fucking X's? What is this
Oh,
shit?"
that.
No,
So
that was before that.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was before.
it couldn't have been because I was rolling damage for my characters. He
No,
wouldn't have-
no.
Because we
Eric,
started the turn and
Yeah,
Jen
we started
went.
the turn and I went first.
Yeah,
Then
so Venice
Obscurity
went
went.
first with. So Venice went first with his sacred flame.
Kevin, you gonna say it or should I say it?
Go ahead.
Oh no, it's before that.
First of all, shut the fuck up. Anyways,
I like the
you
way
guys,
you say DJ.
you guys still
Thank you.
have all this shit going on. So I'm gonna do this. So you've taken care of the griffin that was in the face of the archers. The archers are gonna lob a volley at this group right here. They need to make a save. They do not make the save. So will somebody roll 8d8, please?
Of course, I roll high against our people and roll low against theirs.
Well, and unfortunately, because they have resistance, it's going to take half of that. So it is 16 points of damage, but it is still 16 points of damage, which is going to get them to bing, boom. Okay. The War Mage is going to do a Sacred Flame, and I still cannot keep this. No, she's going to do a Firebolt, and a Firebolt is what? Firebolt is a save, or it's just a hit?
An attack.
An attack. All right. So she's got a +5. That's a 15. I don't think that hits. It does not hit these guys. So she fucking wastes a cantrip. Oh wait, you can't. Heritage is going to. No, he's not going to. He is going to do this. Heritage runs over here and administers a healing potion to the Chamberlain that's hurt. He's got another ability, but this is going to be pretty good. So he's going to go, and I roll that, and I get. So he's got. Okay. So this guy is almost back to max. So, however, that's the only healing potion Heritage had, but you got a healer, got to keep them up. Okay. So that was archers. The squad of soldiers are going to stepping guard soldiers, stepping a squad of Dashkaban knights. They're going to try and make a battle axe attack. I'm going to do this. 16 plus. What do they got? Dashkaban knights plus 5 is going to be a hit. Okay, does somebody want to roll me 8d8 damage? Please. All right, 31, but it's going to be halved, so 15 minus 15. And I'm going to, and they are, I can't fucking tell this anymore. Hold on. They are at, where the fuck are? Yes. So with that, I'm going to put them, I'm just doing this so I can see what's going on. They are now at the critical level. Okay. So that's everybody on this side. The archers over here see that the only people left are the Minotaur and the commander, and they're going to aim their volley at the commander. The commander makes a roll. The commander rolls a 1. And
Woo!
just like the group that rolled a 20 and took no damage, they're now going to take double damage. So does
So
anybody want to roll 16
Ooh,
16d8 and tell
make
me
it
what
good.
happens?
Make it good.
If you could roll 16 ones, that would be great.
That's the only reason why I would roll is if we wanted
Ooh,
ones.
okay, not bad.
But if we
With
want
50 point, oh shit! So he had 61 health, so he's not dead, but the
He's
commander
hurting.
has now been dropped down to critical. Bing, bang, boom. Okay. The war mage, making sure that the commander can't pull any bullshit, is going to try and do a fucking a firebolt, right? Yeah, firebolt. Yeah, firebolt. And a firebolt is to hit, as we just established. So we need to roll +5. 13 is not enough, so she misses. What do we got left for casters? This chaplain is going to continue to try and aid this group of Dashkaban knights in front of him. And so let's do this. Let's go. Boom. They're going to get, that was a shitty roll, but they're going to get 10 back. Okay. They're still in that sort of quasi area. And then they are going to try and attack the Minotaur and Dashkaban knights. Battle axes +5. They're reckless. Ooh, I think one of those might hit. 14 definitely hits. So they are above half. So somebody roll me 8d8, please.
24.
So that's gonna be 10. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. The Minotaur is now critically wounded. Still up. And it is 11:46. So my suggestion is this, that as we have just done the full 11th round of combat, and we're about to enter the 12th, where the other team gets to go, that this is a good place to pause. I mean, good job, everybody. There's very little amounts of foes left on the battlefield, but people have been taking some hits. And then
We
you know
anticipating for
more.
like these waves.
Mhm.
How long in actual? This has been 11 rounds. So how long is that in actual time?
So 11 times 6 seconds. So
Oh,
66
66. So
seconds.
it's been a minute. I mean, it's been a minute and a half, a minute and 6 seconds.
Yep. So it's been a minute and a half since they got within 600 feet of you, and then continuously rushed towards you, and you guys are now engaged currently in the sense. Now, if you're able to defeat this like
Wait.
group, but
Mm-hmm.
this wave before the next one comes in, and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, we're tapped out, like bring in reinforcements,
Uh-huh.
you can call for that. However, that will not give you the same score on that sort of victory points like chart
Right.
that will be if you complete it. If the forces that are with you are decimated, you can try to call for more forces like reinforcements, but it will take time for them to come in. And so right now, about half of your forces are close to near full health, but you're starting to tap out some of the resources in the sense of like your spellcasters are starting to get
Okay.
tapped out, your
My key
chaplains are
points.
starting to get tapped out, and those may be resources that you can't ask for reinforcements for
Mm,
because other like as the battle is wearing on, they may or may not be available.
okay. And being that I am a meditator and I meditate, and meditating is what I do.
Mm.
Um, would that be something? Would you allow me to take a 30-minute short rest, like in the back of this battle, you know, on our side, to re up key points, or is that something that you would deem impossible to do?
So I think it depends on when the other waves are showing up. And there is like a clock that's ticking right now for when
Hmm.
the next wave is going to hit that like 10 rounds away, right? Like
Okay.
so the same thing where like your archers, if they're not dead, and yourself can continue to fire shots at them kind of thing. Um and
So
I
we kind of anticipate a wave every minute, sort of.
you are unsure.
Okay.
At this point I will say you are unsure. Like it has
Okay.
been 11 rounds
Yeah.
and another wave has not shown up at like the 600-foot mark yet. But it
And the
doesn't
600
mean
foot mark is that red line, or no?
is the red line that took 10 rounds for this group that you're now battling to
Yeah.
get to melee range with you.
Okay.
But I think I think this is probably a good place to stop. I will also say, like, good use. I mean, not use of Venice, who's like, I'm spending cantrips, but I mean, that's just me being mad you're not blowing your resources. But whatever. Yeah, so stuff is happening. You guys are doing stuff. I mean, it looks right now, this is all you got left. You've got this group, they're not dead yet. This guy's not dead yet. He's close. This guy's not dead yet, but he's close. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, this guy, but he's also going to deal with this shit. So
And it's their turn or our turn next?
when we come back, it is
Yep,
their turn.
it is their turn. Okay,
Yes.
that's what I thought you said.
But I mean, this was bound to be a several episode fight, and uh, apart from obscurity, has anybody else taken damage? I don't think
Nope.
anyone else has taken damage yet.
No.
Obscurity is ready to leave it all out in the field.
Fucking kill me, I'm done.
Exactly. All my family is dead. All my friends are dead. These motherfuckers don't even trust me. They're trying to blow me up with a fireball. It's fine. I'm just kidding.
I will.
Wow.
Just as some fun things to share before we sort of disembark. Um, does anybody know what potatoes au gratin is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is one of my wife's favorite meals, and we had to go sign our will today, which was a super grown up thing to do. So like weird being a fucking grown up. So that's that. And we had to go to parent teacher conferences today, which also, being a grown up. And so I tried to plan it out perfectly where potatoes au gratin take like an hour and a half to cook in the oven.
Mhm.
So I made the whole thing, I laid it out, did the mixture, did everything, put it all down because I stepped away from work like with enough time, put it in the oven, and I'm like, if we go to the lawyers and get the will signed, and then go do the parent teacher conference, and then we come, and then I leave you to go do book fair with Tarn, and I come back to the house, it's going to be perfect. And I came back to the house, and I opened the door to the house, and the house smelt magnificent, like really good potatoes au gratin smell. I've cooked this meal like 7 times, and I've done it well twice. And as I opened the door to the house, I've done it 3 times. I go to the oven and I open the oven and it looks like somebody took a fucking flamethrower to it because it stayed in for like 12 minutes too long. And I'm like, motherfucker! Like, shit! Like, I just spent an hour and a half like to make this and it just burnt. And so I had to make the homemade chicken nuggets, which was the other part of tonight. And so I cooked those, and those come out just fine because I don't leave, and I don't leave them in the oven, which, by the way, you should never leave shit in the oven when you leave a house, but I was trying to make shit work. And the plus side was this. So the top and the sides of the potatoes au gratin were turned into a charred bullshit. But the inside of the potatoes au gratin still tasted really good. And the outsides were crispy and crunchy enough to still be okay. And I did okay. So I have now successfully cooked this recipe 2.5 times. That's it. So
I would say that's a success because had you been home, it would have been out on time and it would have been
it would
perfect.
have been, but it just was like
So
I
you
I
literally
opened
weren't
the
even in the
door to the
house.
house, opened the door to the house, and I'm like, oh my god, I did this just right. And I open the oven and like the fucking black smoke comes out and I'm like, you gotta be fucking shitting me, come on. So yeah, but
Yeah, that is
y-
some risky business.
I will tell you this, compared to like the medical scenarios of last week, this week's burning potatoes au gratin is like, damn it, I fucking don't care, whatever, it's totally
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
So yeah,
It's not like
we're
a
good,
big deal.
we're all good, we're all set.
Nobody's
But
dying.
But anyways, I hope everybody is still having fun with this game. You guys have basically almost defeated that first round. Um, Good use of stuff and things. And next week could potentially be the start of round 2. Are there more rounds than round 2? Who knows? I know, but I'm not telling. So also remember, if at any point shit gets too intense and you're like, we're not gonna die on the fields of this battle and we're gonna bounce out, you can do that. It just means that you will not achieve the same amount of or any potentially victory points. Excuse me, that's all.
All right.
Better have
Make
life
sure
than
to
victory
keep that in
points.
mind.
But that said, um, holy shit, like you guys through several bits of like machinations have stopped this, and you may have, we'll see how this plays out, you may have several rounds like of like assistance, call for helping, like usage of like healing spells on the forces that you have. I think like, to be honest, in my mind, um stopping this group when you did was probably one of the biggest moves that got made because they were gonna fuck up potentially a player character or this, or they were gonna come here and fuck this up. And like when you have 10 rounds of like long range distance attacks, this shit is what you need to protect, and you guys did it. So that was pretty cool. But all right, good stuff, good fight, and good night, everybody. We'll talk to you all next week, if not sooner.
Sounds good.
All right,
Later, everyone.
later.
Later.
Good night.